Hi, everybody. This is Beyond Bourgeois on Ask Alan Anything, where you can ask me any questions about marketing, publishing, all the fun stuff relating to books. We have a couple items that we're going to cover in this episode. You're more than welcome to email me questions in advance at bourgeoismedia@outlook.com. You'll see the email address appear on the screen throughout the course of the show. So feel free at any time to ask me a question about publishing or marketing. We'll be glad to answer it on the show. This last weekend, I was at the Authors Marketing event in San Antonio, where a bunch of authors got together and learned from professionals about marketing. And one of the conversations they had, which I found kind of interesting, was the aspect of Amazon, of course, which I call the gorilla. Amazon is designed to make money. There's absolutely no doubt about it. They offer programs that I believe are not really that good, simply because all they're trying to do is get more money out of you. As authors, your goal is, of course, to sell as many books as you possibly can to make as much money as you possibly can from those sales. Therefore, Amazon is a logical choice for you to go and be on, and I fully understand that. I mean, it is the largest bookstore currently on the world, selling just about everybody's book, whether it be traditionally published, big house published, medium-sized published, small published, independent published, whatever it is, all of that is available. That means millions of authors are listed on the site along with all their books. I think the last count was close to 25, 30 million books or something like that available. So that means there's a lot of competition. So for Amazon, it's logical for them to create programs that get you to advertise with them, to promote with them, to spend money with them, while they're also making money off of the sales. To be clear, Amazon, on average, will get about 50% of the royalty of the book sale, of the revenue from the book sale, simply because they have agreements with pretty much everybody to buy at wholesale no less than 50%, including indie authors and stuff like that. They tack on enough surcharges and stuff, they're making money on it. So they're making a profit regardless. And it's already hard to compete against them from the standpoint of indie bookstores or other bookstore online, simply because Amazon is designed to work the numbers, to make the sales, and to just flat out make the money. We get that, we understand that. So for people such as many authors, and this is where the conversation came in, was we are learning to tame the Amazon AI, artificial intelligence. Thus meaning they're learning and spending the time and energy necessary to figure out the best way for their book to work with the Amazon AI system, okay? They're feeding the gorilla. They're giving the gorilla more and more information to make it smarter and smarter and smarter, the AI system, and I understand that. But in the long run, what they're also doing then is feeding it so that it can then use that same information for other people's books. So you constantly have to keep working the machine, working the system to stay up on top, to try to get people to recognize you, try to get people to know you. That's valuable time that can be used elsewhere to get people to know who you are and to buy your books. AI, artificial intelligence, already creates paintings, already makes music and songs, and has written poetry and has written full-length fiction novels. AI can wipe you out as an individual and start taking over and creating all these books, and they don't need you as a person to write the books. That's a reality. It hasn't gone to that point yet, but that is a very real possibility. Amazon is that perfect example because it's learning from you, the person, how certain stories need to be categorized, how certain stories need to be promoted, how certain stories are being written, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It has all that information. It's reading all those books. It's reading all that feeding of information you're giving it. So you're putting yourself out of business, bottom line, okay? Soon, Amazon will be able to start writing its own books and not need authors and just wipe you out, put you out of business. We've seen that with other things as well over time. This is one of those things. That's why I don't particularly care for Amazon as the main source for selling books. It's AI. As they said, 75% of Amazon is AI. That means 25% is human, and they're only there to feed the AI and to keep it going so that they can make their money. So in that respect, you're losing out on sales because you're spending so much time on the AI system, feeding it, getting it to work, that you don't realize you're losing because you think you're succeeding on Amazon. You think you are making more sales on Amazon when really that personal touch, pressing the flesh and all that stuff is what's so critical and what makes a difference on your actual book sales in the long run, the overall program. If you're not spending the time off the system, off your computer, or specifically off of Amazon's AI system and using it on Twitter, social medias, in-person flesh, communicating with people, you're losing the sales. Because all that information, again, you're feeding the AI is also being used by other people. And that means everybody's sitting on their system trying to figure out the AI, trying to outdo each other, when in reality, the personal touch of meeting people, talking to people, is really what ends up selling the books in the long term, builds those readers in the long term, builds the interest in who you are, who your brand is, what your books are about, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I get people think that the AI Amazon system is the way to go and to work with it and to make it successful for you, but you're not. That's just my reality. That's just my 2 cents. So keep feeding it if you want. That's up to you. But I continue to say, press the flesh, have that human interaction, have that human touch. It makes a world of difference. In my profession of helping authors, meeting and talking with them as much as I can one-on-one, or having these little sessions on the internet and stuff, is more critical, more valuable to those authors. And I can also then work with them specifically about their books, about their programs, about their marketing tools and stuff, so that they get it, that they are able to use things better. That human interaction is much better than an AI interaction. Keep that in mind as you work through your systems. So another thing I wanted to touch upon is the National Authors Day event coming up in November 2nd. Originally, the program was designed so that one big city, in this case Houston, was selected so that they could do a march, parade, a festival in one of the downtown parks, etc. Unfortunately, the city of Houston has made it very difficult for that event to happen. The park people have lied to the organizers. The city has put on too many restrictions. The arts community has shown no support for it and is not willing to help them put the event on. They don't consider published authors as part of the creative contacts. So therefore, they're more focused in on arts, on music, the other things that are creative, even though books, writing, creative writing is a class taught to help people become more creative in their writing and other programs. So anyways, regardless of that. So that program, that design is not working. So what the organizers, including myself, are encouraging people to do is this. Create an event, a small, simple event in your city. Get people to sign up on the website so that they can still get the publicity of participating in the event and stuff like that. The website is dearindy.org. Authors.dearindy.org. I'll try to put it up on the website. And register. Promote your books. Promote the fact that you're participating, that you are celebrating being a published author. Okay? Work with local people to create an event. We will publish it on the website, promote it on the website, and get the word out there on social media and stuff that the event's happening and where it's happening, what's happening, etc. It could be a simple little, hey, we're going to have a cocktail party at this location, or hey, we're going to meet at this park and just celebrate having a fun time. Bring your families, let's make it a great event. The event is November 2nd. Weather can be an issue in some cities, but again, indoors, outdoors, it doesn't matter. Celebrate. Order the t-shirts and claim your publishing accomplishment. Have how many books are published. Get people to talk about it. Show that you are a published author. Participate in this. This is another way of getting people to recognize the millions of authors that are out there that are working the marketing avenues so that people learn about them, people ask questions about them, they ask questions about the books, open the eyes of America, of the world, and let people know you are a published author. Let them know there are some great books out there. So again, go to the website and sign up as a participant, help create something in your local area. We want everybody to be out there supporting it and having a great time. The website again is authors.dearindy.org, authors.dearindy.org. It's free to sign up, and it's just another way of getting out there and promoting who you are and encouraging reading. So during the authors marketing event, another issue had come up in reference to, well, a lot of things. A lot of great information was put out there. There is a program that I learned about that can be beneficial to people, and it's called TweetDeck. It is TweetDeck.twitter.com. It is free. It's part of the Twitter program. It allows you to get into not only, of course, your tweets and programs. It allows you to tweet and post on different systems, but it also lets you hook into hashtag conversations. For example, tomorrow night, Thursday nights, between the hours of 6 and 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time is the hashtag authors marketing conversation chat. So feel free to participate in that. In the TweetDeck, you can actually go in and see what's going on in the conversation instead of being on your Twitter account. And this helps you interact more and learn more and share more and stuff like that. So definitely consider getting it. Like I said, it's a simple system that works on the website. It's free. Definitely want to enjoy it and participate in that. It's a good program in that respect. So definitely do that. Looking at my time, make sure I'm okay. So we are at the end today of the short story contest for the USA and also for Texas. And we'll start we've already been judging the stories as they've been coming in, so we'll definitely be putting more of that, get that wrapped up. The cover is now getting ready to be designed. It's looking really neat, really exotic is a good word to use. The winners from both the state and the national each get published in their own anthology. And so we're really excited to see that get out there. It is a fundraiser for Dear Indy to help raise money for getting books into Title I schools and libraries. And these are indie authors' books, not just anybody's books. So we definitely look forward to having that out there. We'll have a copy either available behind me or on the screen at some point and let you know more about it so you can order your copy, discover some new authors, things of that nature. But back to the authors marketing event. It is a great event that, as always, is really tough for people to walk away clear-headed. We give them so much information, so much fun that they are exhausted at the end of the event and that they need to actually go back and watch videos later once their mind kind of calms down. Excuse me. And that is one of the programs that we do is that we do record all the videos, or excuse me, all the sessions, and we hopefully have good quality video enough to end up putting up on the website. And you can go to campus.authors.marketing and sign up to watch the videos. You can buy the videos one by one, which is a lot more expensive, or you can buy them in groups, or you can buy the overall pass. And the overall pass is $200, and you get to watch lots of videos about marketing books and stuff like that. So I definitely encourage people to do that. It's very easy to do. It's very simple to do. We'll be adding videos in the next 30 to 45 days from this year's sessions. Lots of information, how to write press releases, how to use Twitter. A live demo was being shown and helping people using hashtags and code words and metadata and all that stuff. Whether or not your website's up to date with all the technical information and new programs that are out there and stuff like that. The actual use of distribution, how that works, and how you can get your books into different types of distribution programs and stuff like that. this 7 or 6 steps of author attraction of authors marketing program, different conversations about the future of publishing, where it's going, what we plan on doing, how people are working together, just a lot more. So definitely check it out. There's a lot of other items already up on the site. Again, it's campus.authors.marketing, no .com or anything like that, just campus.authors.marketing. You can sign up for individual videos or the whole group. It's up to you in that respect, but there's a lot of good, valuable information. Next year, as of today, the fee is $100, but as of tomorrow, it goes up to $150 for next year's sessions, plus your hotel costs. Usually we do include at least one dinner, one lunch, and sometimes a breakfast over the weekend and stuff. So your meal cost is included in that to a certain extent. You just have to pay for your hotel. This year we'll be in Granbury, or next year we'll be in Granbury, which is southwest of Fort Worth, so it's easy to get to from the DFW airport or anything else. It is going to be a lot of fun and a lot more new classes, new sessions, all that type of stuff. So definitely check it out. Get your tickets in advance before they go up, because they definitely will go up to well over $300 for the weekend. It's well worth it. It does include a video pass, so you'll be able to watch the videos from that year as well as previous years and stuff like that. So definitely sign up. It's well worth it. You can go to 2020.authors.marketing to register for that session, or just go to the campus.authors.marketing and just watch the videos there and sign up for that. So definitely encourage you to do that. Definitely encourage you to check out the 6 steps to attractive marketing for authors. It's a good 6-step program. We had that on the last session, and also a link so that you can get a free printout of the white paper, which is 17 pages, has a lot more detailed information, so definitely check that out. Definitely go back and look at all of our sessions that we've done. We've only done 13, but we talk a lot about different things relating to publishing and marketing, so definitely check it out. If you're not aware, Dean Koontz signed a 5-book contract with Amazon, which indicates, again, that Amazon is trying to monopolize the book world. And I say that because by having him on, that means they're also going after other big-time publishers to get them more involved in their publishing arm. Again, it's all part of their strategic alliance of becoming the place for books, regardless of anybody else or anything else. And basically, they'll have full monopoly of the system. Probably, I'm estimating 5 to 10 years. They'll start taking it over completely and start either buying out the other publishing houses or just closing them down, because they'll be able to compete against them and wipe them out. So those are some of the things that are coming up and down the road and stuff. Bottom line, though, for every author, you've got to figure out a way to get readers. You need people to be reading books. Audiobooks are great. They are very fun. It's easy to use. However, people are not connecting the dots with audiobooks like they do with reading. It doesn't stimulate the mind in the same way, and that's what we need to focus on as authors. How can we help stimulate the mind and get people to read books? Whether it be an ebook or a physical book, it doesn't matter. They have to be reading versus listening. We can listen to a lot of things and it goes in one ear, not the other. If it's not help building the mind, if it's not help developing the mind, then we're ending up becoming dumber generation by generation, and that's what's important. We don't want that to happen. We want people to be smart. We want people to think outside the box. We want them to be creative. We want them to be energized, to want to learn. And the only way to do that is through reading, through actual mind exercise, using the mind to create, to go through a story and to listen and to read and to feel and to sense everything, instead of just listening and letting it go through the system. So as an author, you need to figure out ways to help build that. You're more than welcome to participate in the Dear Indie program. It is designed to help, one, get books into Title I schools and other programs, libraries that can't afford them and stuff like that. But it's also other programs that help develop that reading aspect, the super readers, the We Fiction writing contest, the Authors Revolution, or excuse me, the Authors National Authors Day celebration, the book festival system that it has. All those things are designed to help develop more readers, to encourage more reading, so that one, people want to buy your book and have access to it versus just listening to it and sharing the video or the audio files and stuff like that, which is happening more and more. But again, it comes back to the educational aspect. Reading does make a difference, and it is a creative form for us to be able to write wonderful, exciting stories. So I hope you do participate with that. And with that, I want to thank you for being with me today, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Take care.
Authors, do you know the true cost of being published? In the Author's Revolution Workbook, B. Ellen Bourgeois gives you hands-on tools to use and to understand the true cost of being published. He will also give you information about low-cost or free programs that are designed to help you market your book. B. Ellen Bourgeois has been helping hundreds of authors since 2011, educating them on how to better market and sell their books. Buy the Author's Revolution Workbook exclusively at indielector.store